will you please go to Nigeria? Zimbabweans, will you please go to Zimbabwe? Maputo must go to Maputoans. We are hurtful in our South Africa. Our South Africa is rotting because of Nigerians giving our children drugs. We are sick and tired.
South Africans have actually joined the League of Nigerians Must Go. Like, currently, South Africans are saying that enough of all these foreigners in my countries. I want all of them to go, and most especially Nigeria. Now, at this point, will I say that South Africans do not want to share, or they have a very good concrete reason for chasing Nigerians out of the country? But yeah, a lot of South Africans have reacted to these same Nigerians also. I'm going to be allowing you guys to watch the videos, and then we'll talk at the end of the video.
Not only XA, which country wants Nigeria? Exactly. Tell me one country that would be happy to really welcome Nigeria, because we think we are smart. I always say this: come to Europe. Some of these European countries, they refuse Nigeria visas because everything criminal. That's just the simple reason. We feel we are wise. We can outsmart people. Now look at the problem. South Africans are telling Nigerians to go. Really, go to that South Africa. Go to their prison. Go and see the numbers of Nigeria in their prison. From one criminal activity to other. Committing all manner of crimes in that country. They are not happy. The other day, the Arab country, Saudi Arabia, they banned Nigeria from entering their country. The excuse was because of the bad conduct and because of criminal activities. Go to the UK. They arrested some Nigerians because they were forging marriage certificate, everything. Come to some European countries. They know Nigeria from crime activities, which is very bad. We need to change our way. We need to start working on ourselves. The other day on TikTok, that Nigerian lady, she was calling for the killing of our fellow Nigeria, that they want to poison themselves. So any country that hear that now will really welcome you. Look at what is going on. We think go to Asia country. Go and see some Nigerian businessmen. What they are doing. Go and see some business Nigeria engage themselves in. No country, honestly speaking, no country really want Nigeria. That is the truth. We need to start working on ourselves. We need to stop blaming others if they say they don't want us in their country. Let us work on ourselves. Let us change our bad behavior. Let us change our criminal activities. We need to stop all those rubbish. I'm telling you, I say, if not, even Benin Republic, very soon, Benin Republic or even Ghana is okay, enough. Don't come to our country. Because go to Ghana now, go and see. Majority of Nigerian youth in Ghana, they engage themselves in same criminal activities, cyber crime. Then you see some young guys are even in Ghana now. Commercial sex workers. Nigerians, what is our problem? This one is not, we are doing ourselves more harm than good. This one is not smartness at all. We are not smart. But we are very foolish, believe me. For we to think we can outsmart people, we can shit on people, and they will still be happy and they will still be welcoming. No. Of course, I know we have some few Nigerians who are very good. But your criminal activities, you are destroying your innocent brothers and sisters. People are denying their opportunity to strive simply because they are Nigeria. We need to change our ways. If not, very soon, no country will want Nigerians to come there. Mark my word, we need to start working on ourselves. We need to start thinking on how to retrace our step back. Stop thinking of how to outsmart people. Because we are doing ourselves more harm than good. I'm Mr. Z. I will be back.
Nigerians are flooding the blocks of South Africa like the CIA, according to the South African man. Let's see what he got to say.
Remember, South Africa has a lot of Nigerians, you know, all over town, all over townships. Nigerians are selling drugs in South Africa, and this is the biggest problem we've got with Nigerians. With all the crimes in South Africa, Nigerians are number one. Drugs is it's Nigerians. Human trafficking, Nigerians are there. Fraud, corruption, Nigerians are there, and this is something which is all over South Africa.
YN really stands for Young Nigerians. You heard what this man said. Anything dealing with moving product to trafficking is all the Nigerians. The question is to the Nigerians, these wildcats, these Akatas, The real question is why you can't stay at home? Why you can't stay in Nigeria? Why you have the urge to leave your country and carry this corruption with you in every country that you go to? If it's not scamming, it's trafficking. If it's not trafficking, you flood in the block with product like you the CIA. But once again, YN really stands for Young Nigerians. These wildcats, Akatas, everywhere but Nigeria. Run away from everything. They run away from Nigeria like it's the plague.
When South Africans are saying that they don't like foreigners in their country, sometimes I think I agree with them. Not because I support xenophobia, but I think we should all start to understand some things. If there were no foreigners in South Africa, let's say there were no other African countries in South Africa, I think South Africans would be able to solve their problems better. They would have been focused more on the white people. Their focus would be more on the problems of Orania or any other thing. Because these white people are indigenous, like not indigenous, sorry. They have lived there longer before the other Africans came to South Africa. You understand? So those new people that came in also brought their own problems to South Africa. So now South Africans have to deal with the foreigners, like the Africans who came to South Africa for greener pastures, and also deal with the white people who will always choose the immigrants, who will always choose the foreigners over the local people, because they know that the local people are doing, know their rights, they know what they want, they have experience in whatever they are doing, and yet they don't want to pay them the price or the amount of money that they need. But for a foreigner who is looking for opportunity, will take advantage and then make the South African look lazy. I am now beginning to understand South Africans. These are some of the things that we have to address. As Africans, before you travel to somebody's country, let's face the facts. Let's fix the problems in our country. Let's all understand that we all have different problems that we face before you go to see that opportunity and make it look like the people who live there are lazy and that they don't want to do any job, or they don't want to do this, or they don't want to do that. There are problems in everybody's country. Don't let it make it look like they are jealous of you because they are telling you to get out of their country. No, nobody is jealous of you. But you are making it harder for them to solve their problems. You are making the problem even more difficult, because the more you come in and troop in and create an impression that the country is better and that the people who live in it don't know what they have. That is not right. That is wrong. You are looking down on people and you are disrespecting them. Hello, everybody. So every time South Africans complain about the problems in their country, about foreigners, about Nigerians, to be specific, everybody would say, why wouldn't you just channel the problems to your government? Channel the problems to your government. And I also said that to South Africans during those times. I always say, why don't you channel the problems to your government? But the thing is, the truth of the matter is, the government that you are channeling the problem to has been corrupted. You know, all these politicians are already corrupt. Yes. Sorry, corrupt. And these Nigerians come in with an agenda. So they will start going around, paying money, trying to push their way up. So that whenever there is a problem and the people stand up against them, they will have nothing to do. Politicians will not be able to say nothing because they've already bought them. So they will protect their interests. Exactly what is happening in Ghana. On the 19th, when Ghanaians decided to go for the demonstration, do you know that they also they sabotaged that on the 19th, the demonstration? Now they pushed the demonstration to the 26th, and that one too, they wanted to sabotage it. Like, they were spreading false information, and also they were trying to use the president to sabotage people until a few people decided to go. So you see what we are talking about. No wonder South Africans are always taking the matters into their own hands. They are like, we are not waiting for any government official to do nothing. You see, this is how bad these Nigerians, when they come to your country, they behave. And you hear they will come into your inbox to sabotage you and still want to make you shut your mouth, even though you are speaking the truth. Like, why do you think it's okay for you to take advantage of people's hospitality like this? South Africans have always been right. I'm not even going to say sorry, anything bad. I'm just apologizing to South Africans for not supporting them in the beginning, for always thinking that, oh, we are all Africans, using Pan-Africanism as an excuse. And Nigerians will always say African instead of saying Nigeria. They will always use their bad behavior to destroy the name of Africa. And they will say an African, because everybody see us as Africans. Until you realize that, oh, Nigerians are the problem. The Nigerians are the ones causing all this mayhem. Africa will never be united. So Nigerians, check your attitude.
You know what I wish for? I wish for legal foreigners that are enjoying life in South Africa just to come out and tell people how much they are enjoying this life. Simply because they're living a fair and honest life. They are legally here. They are not committing any crimes. They haven't stolen anybody's identity. They don't come out at night to grape and murder people. They're living an honest, clean life. How many of them are here? I wish those people can actually just come out and tell the lizards and frogs and rats and mosquitoes outside South Africa that South Africans are not xenophobic. This is one of the most accommodating countries you can ever find in Africa. And also tell them about the benefits of being a citizen, a legal citizen in South Africa. There is so much that they are enjoying. There is so much that they are enjoying every single day, and they're just living peacefully so with the rest of us because they are not causing any chaos, they are not committing any crimes. But you hear a lot of these frogs outside, they've got so much to say, and these illegal ones that are here, they've got a lot to say. How many doctors do we have in our hospitals that are from DRC, that are from Nigeria? Saloons are operated by who? People from Ghana. Most of them, not all of them. People from Nigeria. In your hotels, you got a lot of people that are working in hotels that are from Zimbabwe. In your restaurants, from Zimbabwe, most of them. Your Uber drivers and your Bolt drivers, most of them are not South African. This food delivery things, the scooter things, most of them are not South African. And you want to come here and you say South Africa is not accommodating, South Africa is xenophobic? Come on, man. I just wish people that are enjoying life in South Africa, because they are legal and they're not committing any crimes, can just come out and tell the world that, listen, if you are not causing any problems, committing any crimes, or doing anything that is wrong and against the law, you would be peacefully enjoying your life. Marrying their women, marrying their men, because you know what? There's nothing wrong that you're doing. You're just enjoying life. There's so much that is nice and beautiful about our country. Oh, but I'm telling you, you get the illegal rats that are just going on and on and on and on about how we are xenophobic and Afrophobic. Even the people that are outside South Africa that have never even set a foot in our country have got so much to say about things they know nothing about. But I'm asking those that are living in South Africa and enjoying the life and the benefits of being a citizen in South Africa, legal citizen, just tell these people, just tell them the truth. There is so much that South Africa has to offer for foreigners. And there is so many things that are beautiful about our country that you all don't know about.
Welcome back to this channel, and this is Simply Lillian. Thank you so much for your like. Thank you so much. At this point, you guys, South Africans have actually kicked up on the streets again, protesting that Nigerians must leave the country. At this point, South Africans are actually coming up not just for only Nigerians alone, but other African countries such as Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, name it. According to South Africans, that the medical health center is not even enough for them, but when they entered inside the hospital, they don't get treatment. Only foreigners such as Nigerians, and they want people like Nigerians to leave the community, leave the country, because they are really polluting the community, destroying their children with hard drugs. At this point, am I actually angry with South Africans or with the movement that I've taken out? No, because I know what it means to secure your house. That is what South Africans are doing. But one of the things that I feel like I don't really support is depriving foreigners that stays in the country medical health, stopping them from being admitted in the hospital. According to them, in subsection something, that the foreigners should use the private hospital, not the public hospital that the government have provided. That when they get to these public hospitals, foreigners have already occupied the place, leaving them untreated, which is not good. And should I also say that South Africans are being insecure of their job, because the job is not even enough for foreigners to come and take them from them. So I quite understand the reason why South Africans is doing this, because you guys, if your house is not at peace, you personally, you are not at peace. Nigerians should just go back to their country and fix their country and stop running around to other people's country, because when they run around to other people's country, they don't act well, they don't behave well in these people's country. And that is why countries upon countries kept on chasing Nigerians back to their country. At this point, my advice to Nigerians is that stay back in your country, build your country, and hold your government accountable for anything that is happening in your country. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the comment section. Don't forget to like, please subscribe and share this video. Thank you.